I thought it was too good to be true. The dude fucking texted me today, or yesterday, and goes, hey, shipped it out. I'm supposed to ship out the camera.
Yeah.
And then I come home and Mendoza goes, there's a box out there for you. I was like, what the fuck? I go, maybe he sent it like same day because he was supposed to send me that camera as well 5 months ago. Now, this is just you want to know what this is for? To calibrate the machine to get it to work.
Is that the stuff that you had to like borrow when you
Yes.
first got it?
We would have not had a HitTrax still if we had waited for this shit. Dude, I went off on him this week. Fucking Monday. I called like my rep. I was fucking pissed. Because I texted him last week going, hey, because he told me 2 weeks ago that he shipped the camera. So last week, nothing had shown up yet. So I reached out and go, hey man, do you mind if you send me the tracking number for the camera? I texted him that Thursday morning. Nothing. All weekend. Get to Monday. And I texted him and I was like, I was a petty motherfucker. I was petty. I was like, hey man, is there like another phone number or a different way of communication to actually get a hold of you? Seems every time I try and reach out to you about like what I've bought, it takes you like 2 weeks to get back to me after I blow up your phone. Yeah. And the dude fucking tried to be smart and was like, are you talking about the free camera I was going to send you? And I go, oh, are you talking about the camera you're going to send me fucking 5 months ago when I originally made the purchase? I go, no, I'm referring to the fact that you don't even know how to send a text message. And he goes, yeah, you're right. He's like, I go, dude, you just fucking tell me. I go, you said you sent it. I go, it hasn't shown up in 2 weeks. I go, I got to start reporting to fucking FedEx that my shit got stolen. And he's like, well, I haven't sent it yet. I go, I know. Imagine if you could just fucking tell me that over a simple text message. And he was like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, blah, 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 all this shit. And I was like, fuck you, bro. And then the part that like really fucking, from what I could tell in his voice that hit him, I go, dude, I'm a small business. I go, that shit's more than my car. This is the biggest purchase I've ever made in my life. And you won't even respond to me about something that was supposed to get 5 months ago. I was like, that's so fucking bullshit. Like, it's just so annoying to me.
Didn't like the actual HitTrax come really late too?
It was supposed to be here in November, and it didn't come until fucking February. Like, it's been an entire shit show. And the fact that the dude is acting like he's bending over backwards for me. Bro, this is my entire business. You're a salesman at a big-ass company. You get flown around to every state just to, like, every new facility that makes a, 3+ HitTrax purchase order, they fly him out to that fucking facility and he checks it out and he's the one that sets it up and then he just gets flown back. Like, that's his job. It's like, I'm not asking you to suck fucking a giant dude's dick. Like, it ain't that hard, bro. You ain't got to choke on it. You just got to fucking be available. Like, fucking A. Now that we're done with my soapbox. Alrighty. You get you if we go 8:45? Okay. And then if you would like to stay after longer and hit, you definitely can. I'm going to go home and fucking fall asleep. Apparently I forgot how to drink water too. What kind of music you want? Rap good. So what's up in life with you, dude? I just kind of spilled my fucking what's been going on here. What's going on with you, dude?
Nothing quite that exciting.
Did you guys have your schedule for you going this summer?
Yeah, we're Cincinnati, Indiana, Georgia, Arizona a couple times. I forget. Somewhere else, and then if we do good in
like 10 parents from the Brighton game come up and they're like, "Oh, we just appreciate how much energy you have and the life that you bring." And it's like, that's just standard, dog. That's just what it should be. Fucking buckle up, get ready. Oh, I also might be having a couple other dudes that start coming out and training here from the Brighton team because, like I said, I think people are starting to realize, like, oh, wait, he kind of has an idea of what he's doing. Oh, this dude fucking lowridered the fuck out of my chair. Oh. Hang on, man. What color?
Green.
What's old fuck up to?
Ricky? Nothing. I think yesterday he texted me, like, after our game, and he was, like, asking if he should text you and, like, apologize, and I was like, yeah, probably. And then he was, like, I don't know, I think he was getting a little emotional last night, and kept saying, like, thanks for, telling me thank you for, like, getting him into, like, actually trying to get better and all this stuff.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, like, I have nothing against him as a human being whatsoever. At all. I think Ricky's a great fucking dude. I know that he's going through an emotional, like, it's a roller coaster. Like, I totally get it. But it's like, alright, bro. Whatever.
I think he's realizing what he was dealing with is
Not the greatest thing. Especially like lying to me that the coach never texted him and then I get on the phone with him and Ricky actually ghosted him. How's that make me look? Now what happens, honestly, like this would be the thing if anything. How's that make me look when I call that coach by you? Like he's not fucking him. He's fucking like me and the people that I'm trying to help, which is at the end of the day, his friends. That's who it doesn't work out for. Now, luckily, I know that coach really fucking well. And I was like, dude, I am so sorry. He's like, Connor, it is okay. He's like, the dude didn't even respond to me. And he goes, if he's not going to respond to me now, if I sign him, what do you think he's going to do in 6 months when he's away from his parents? Fucking quit. So I'd rather not put that many eggs in that basket, if any, have him quit now, than wait till he gets all the way out to California, and then decides he doesn't want to. I was like, yeah, you're right. And he's like, so, any other dudes? Fuck, send him this way. I was like, I got you, man. You still talking to Georgia?
not really. I've been talking to Benedictine, their coach in Kansas, and then also Chipola in Florida. Yeah, I'm supposed to, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but they asked me to go to this camp, and it's like, it's there, but there's a few other JUCOs in Florida that are going to be there. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to yet because we might be playing that weekend.
I would honestly might value the JUCO route showcase. If you could give me a list of what schools are going to be there and what you might be missing, and I'll kind of throw my eggs in the basket of what I think you should do. Because generally what happens, a lot of the time if you go to camps of a university, you ain't fucking doing shit. Like, there's a dude, his name's Keenan Eden. He was one player that went to a Vandy showcase camp thing. One of fucking 500 kids to get a scholarship. One of fucking 500. And do you not think that fucking Vanderbilt fucking knew that probably 499 kids out of that camp are not going to be Vanderbilt kids? Do you think that stopped them from fucking, hey, come on down! We need you down here in Nashville, Tennessee! Oh, they fucking invited every motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Now when it comes to JUCO though, and as long as there are going to be other JUCOs there, that is more of like an actual like, we want to see who you are. Let us get to know who Jay Cecil is versus pockets like.
Yeah.
So
I emailed him and then he's emailed me back and then another guy emailed me.
let me see. Shoot me an email of what you send out to college even have like how hard you hit in there? How hard you swing? Okay. You want to buy my car?
Sure.
Okay. You know what kind it is? It's not that one. Alright, well it's gonna be 40 grand. You're still gonna buy it? I'm not gonna show you anything. I'm not gonna tell you about it. I'm not gonna tell you how awesome it is with the gas mileage. I'm not gonna tell you any of that. I'm just gonna, it's a good car, dude. It's a good car. Are you gonna buy it? Not until what? Dude, you need to get your sexy numbers on there. Like, hi, Chase Cecil. I'm tall, I'm skinny, I run hard, I lift fast, I hit the ball hard, I swing hard. Here's how I can prove that. Because this is what college coaches do. How many emails do you think college coaches get?
A lot.
If they see that, you're going to start skim. I'm looking for 95 plus. 95 plus. No. 95 plus. Oh, hey, this guy's 92 with sync. Yep. All right, now let me start reading. Think of your dad does construction of homes or selling of homes? Is he the owner of the company? Ask him to give you his sales pitch for when he is going to investment companies and shit like to invest in his company for construction or like for I don't know who they would talk to about. Hey, we want to build your homes. Yeah. Like ask him about his sales pitch. That I guarantee you, the first few things he's gonna talk about, how efficient he can get it done, how much money he can save people. The equipment that he had, like, he's gonna throw out the things that make the bills go. When I first started talking about me, first thing, I have HitTrax, I have lost motion, I have 3 4K cameras, I have this. Because that's what's gonna make people go, oh shit. Every coach is the best coach. Every dude has worked with dudes. You gotta get those base minimal things out as fast as possible, so that way you catch their attention as fast as possible. And is this like the first swing?
Yeah.
And ain't too bad.
I hit one foul the other day. The kid threw it. It was like pretty much like where we do like our high and inside tee, and I turned on it and hit it foul like into the fucking parking lot. I was so pissed, and then the next pitch he hit me right in the line. Oh fuck!
Did anyone say anything?
My coach was like, I think it might have been the farthest ball you've ever hit. I was like, yeah, I think so too. So it was like, we have like the teacher's parking lot right behind our field, and there's a dirt parking lot like left and behind that, and it like cleared the dirt parking lot.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Video?
I think there actually is one. Yeah, I'll have to like scoop through that at bat. I think I can find
Yeah.
it.
Find me that shit. Message about my Mac Trap vertical bat?
Yeah,
Did you just watch the reel?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Mike shot thing, that's cool.
Dude, I'm so excited for it. I actually think I might be able to make like, I think I want to like try to patent it.
Really?
I think it would like, no, like when I explained it to a like really high level dude, and I'm just like, I don't get it. I was like, it's good. I promise. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's good.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if I could get the angle thing in the back.
Yeah, like a part of it?
Yeah, like imagine if it is in the back and you could like swing with it. That dude that I'm like partnered with, I want to get patented because he's enough of where I think if I just told him about it, he would just start doing it already.
Yeah.
So I legit think I can like make money on
That'd be cool.
it. Just like my flickers, I just need like the cost of everything to go down a little bit. Like, scale me 1 to 10, how do you feel? Like, overall, everything.
Pretty good.
You want to hunt some PRs?
Yeah.
This looks like you're swinging really fast. Let's get a quick pic of these guys. No, that's just fucking dunking the machine. Your coach say anything about you hitting well?
Yeah, he was like, when I went up and said thank you to him after the game. And then he was like,
After the
and then he's like, way to swing it today. Keep it up. And then I was like, alright, yeah, I'm gonna try not to keep up the play.
shit, you're like, oh, I've heard that before.
Yeah. And then I DH'd yesterday, and then before the game, he was like, hey, keep swinging it. And then I went out against that fucking 6'8" kid. I was the only one to put a ball in play in the first like 3 innings. And then he was like happy with me, I guess. But see what happens next week.
Oh, ice shatter. I know. Oh, right.
When I played against ALS, the coach did the dad too. I want. He's from a really nice family. He's my ass. I've known Trevor. He was my best coach growing up.
Oh, really?
I've known Trevor since all this. It's just kind of weird. Like he's always like overly nice to me. And then I walked in the dugout like after we warmed up with the line. He's just standing there, staring. I like saw my name and I was like walking away. Then started doing some like short hops and stuff. And then he came out and was like standing behind everyone doing short hops with Andrew. Just like staring at me. And then my first I thought I hit a triple. Score came in. And then when I was like running out to second base, like he just come in and like give me a high five and stuff. I was like, well, give me a high five. Just like wow.
Imagining being that big against a person that has no control over anything of the situation.
And yeah, and his son was real mad too.
And it's unfortunate. There's this thing though that you start to get, I know the older you get, called like maturity. It's really difficult to come by sometimes with people like that. It's very unfortunate. I apologize that that's a situation you have to kind of run through with, especially being how young you are, dealing with someone that is that old. It sucks, dude. I still deal with it. Like it's one of those where it's just like, really, okay, all right. You just gotta say, hey, you know what? Unfortunate, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Have any of your teammates been like, damn, Cecil, how you hitting so well?
They all of the kids that like all the kids that like know
You.
ball. And yeah, they all always ask us, are you going to the position you do? Hitting like you on this?
Strider, look out, bro. Look out, buddy. Alrighty. Let us turn on Kessa Smart. Oh. I'm gonna have to fucking change the icon. Yeah, coming at you, ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to change the icon. How bad?
That's pretty high.
Okay. She's like, you know what? That was set up for a fucking 20.
That was not good.
Alright, I'm not gonna have it projected on the TV. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's charging. Alrighty, sir. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, coming at you. What's she doing? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pain. Pain. I got you. Dude, you're fucking snapping. I quit smoking a bit better. But it's not today. I love how your parents, like, honestly, it feels like they just completely blindly trust you. I've literally never met them. Like, you could literally come here every day and just get, like, fucking beat. And it'd just be like, hey, Chase, you're in there good, buddy. Like, this could be a cult. Maybe it is. Yeah. We got a mascot. You. Alright, you ready? Come here. Oh yeah. Oh shit. I know. I'm sorry. like you're about to die.
Huh?
You tired? Okay. Hey, if you need to, dude, we could chop that shit into rounds of 6. Like, you let me know. I just fucking, instead of doing this, I go, hey, fucking water on my bed. Fucking dying every fucking swing. Just let me know. Just like how we do, funny game. It's like, hey, chop on this next one. Oh, about to sign a deal with this company to where I would be a rep and I would be able to get you guys 25% off all Oakley products off their website, Stance socks off their website, Lizard Skin grips, and Franklin batting gloves. 25% off across the board. No more companies you've never heard of before. Like we're getting real. You feeling warm? Yeah. Okay. I'll switch it over. Me personally, I would like to go through and do this. Right now I have it set to be like a high-ish fastball. Are you noticing? Yeah. Okay. I want you to be able to handle it. Then I would like to go to off speed at some point and then finish up again on something like this. Okay. Now, however you want to orchestrate that, we got like another like 30, 40 minutes. All right. You let me know how you want to do it. You ready? Okay. Tell me when to kill it. What the fuck is that? Scoochie name? Take it, bro. Once you kind of feel yourself wander off the path of feeling good. Dude, what the fuck? How am I all the way down here again? Once you start to feel yourself wandering off the path of consistent movement, controlled movement, kill it. Shop it. Because a lot of the time you got to remember, your body doesn't realize when it's training and when it's tired or when it's fucking around. Like every swing that you take when you, I don't know, fuck around with buddies with a wiffle ball bat and like swinging straight up, swing it down, like whatever, your body doesn't realize that you're just playing a wiffle ball game. Like it remembers your movement. So if you're getting to a point where you're feeling like what we've been working towards is starting to go out the window, let's cut it. Gain back either A, the energy that we need to make it to where we can control the movement, or B, let's make it to where it's more of a controlled setting where you're, going through and giving off all your effort rather than trying to do that. Same page? You let me know when you're ready. Okay? The club on the supply it. Boy, I'm on the fly shit. I am. I don't put that much effort into keeping glove gods alive. I'm not sure if it's because I don't want to keep doing glove gods, or if, I don't know, I really don't. I enjoy glove gods, but I just don't know how much effort it would be to like actively keep recruiting motherfuckers consistently to come in. I just don't know if it's worth it. Or if I instead, I mean, if 3 of you show up, I make $40. Or I could do a heading lesson with one person and make twice that much. So it's like, but I'm debating. And if that's something where you're like, I actually really like glove guns, I'd put a lot more effort in trying to keep it alive. You ready? You want to go another round? Yeah. Okay. I would much rather, this is a marathon right now versus a sprint. If you want to take 3 swings breath, 3 swings breath, 3 swings breath, like, let's do that. Don't fucking gas yourself up to where we're walking out of here in like another 10 minutes. Like, make it to where you feel like you're getting what you want. Coming at you. Paid every 24 hours, money in the power. In the shower. Oh, yeah. Nice. Now, I feel like you already know this, but just to make sure that you're like a, RDI vet, never cross the plate if you have the choice. So like when you're like, hey, last one or whatever, it is possible for me to hit it and it to go thinking, and that motherfucker just shoot. So now 99% of the time, we're Gucci, we're solid. I don't want to be the one time where you hit and you're like, oh man, it's like fucking straight in the back and you're like, oh sorry, Wi-Fi went out for a second. Like, that'd just be brutal. Whenever you're ready, just let me know. Dude, I don't know what's going on with this goddamn chair, but it will not fucking stay up anymore. God damn it, I keep riding around like I'm fucking Cholo. Want to sit back? All right, ready? Come. I don't know, dude. Catch you out front. Meet it out front. Better. Meet it out front. Okay, stay tall, meet it. Oh, yep. Oh, okay. It was spinning. Oh, you actually walked in front? That was the time it was spinning. And I was like, oh no. So I ended up being able to move it. What do you think about this now?
That looks good.
Now, what I'm really pumped about is I got two 16 bat racks. So we'll be able to stack 32 bats right here. Yeah. And then, you ready for this? Oh, we need another fucking TV over here. Nice. Oh, you want to do Game Sense actually on the fucking thing like I've been wanting to do this whole fucking time? Oh, okay. I'll move the plate over here. I feel like there's more room now.
Yeah, looks good.
I think I pissed Josh off because originally we moved it from there to right here, and I had it there for like 5 minutes, and he walked out, and I did not like it. I fucking hated it. It was too close to the net. It made me move all of these buckets, like these buckets were too close. There wasn't like any room for other shit. I was just, I did not like it. And then I walked back over and I was like, hey Christian, can you help me move it again? He's like, dude, I think Christian was pissed about it too. He was like, what? I was like, can you help me move that thing? And he was just like, I'll be over in a bit. And then he was leaving. I was like, oh, what you doing? He was like, I'm working with athletes. I'm like, sounds good, buddy. I called you on the phone like 2 hours ago and asked if you could come do this, and you said yes, and you didn't come over, so thank you. I wouldn't have asked you if you fucking didn't say yes on the phone. You got it? Catch it out front. Get it out there. Beat it. There you go. Now beat it with a tall chest. Sure. And I do it, baby. So I gotta keep it real. I just wanna fuck every girl in the world. Every mile, every single day. Can you guys like a potty? Do you know how to set a curve? Okay, I'll stand at the door and just I'm trying to get him to trust enough that he can just go. He does have extreme separation anxiety though, so I'm not really like financing boy. Who knew a dog that would never leave alone would end up getting separation anxiety? Okay, go potty. So we're gonna be at the top right. Go potty. We're gonna be at the top right at like an 8.
Okay.
The top left at like a 2.
Okay.
And then the bottom. Go! And the bottom one at like a 1.5, 2. Get over here! Go potty! Those are kind of just ballpark numbers.
Okay.
Play around with it. If you keep having to crank it to go higher, the bottom one will let it go further. Left will pretty much stay around like a 1.5, 2. And then the right is going to be what creates the sharp snap at me.
Okay.
Good boy! Yeah! That was awesome! Yeah! When he gets really happy, he just starts sneezing. It's the weirdest thing. No? Okay. Like we'll be in the backyard if it's like sunny out a little bit. And then he'll start like kind of like spinning in a circle. And then he'll like start doing that. And they'll like bury his head in the dirt or grass and like roll around in it. And then he'll start sneezing when he's like belly on the grass or like back on the grass, and he'll flip over and he'll start sneezing again. And it just will like run around. It's like, oh, he's just happy. Yeah. Look at that happy boy. Look at that tail wag. That's the man of the empty bladder. Alright, you feel good where it's at?
Yeah. Let's see real quick.
No worries. Coming. I'll adjust it. You're gonna want that. Now you do have to raise it up a little. Did you have to go higher? Okay. You have to go a little bit with it, but not as much if you can let the bottom guy. And we're also there's this little black block on here. I use that because when we go curveball, the arm for it leans go back to fastball, that's when it gets like stuck. So this little black block right here, just flip it underneath. So that way it can lay down all the way when we go curveball. And I'll bring my phone with me. Let's go there, and there, and let's just fucking wing that. Think that's gonna be better? We'll see. Whole thing from up as well. What should I get for dinner, dude? I don't know either.
I had Popeyes earlier, that was pretty good.
What the fuck? God damn it. You had Popeyes? Are you a big Popeyes guy?
I don't really ever eat it, but it kind of sounded good earlier, so I kind of shit.
Oh, dude, I love Popeyes. Oh, now it won't let me. Won't let me fucking. Oh, I am not happy. Oh, it's not letting me lean back in there. Oh, thank you. Okay. If I have to choose between a low rider or like sitting up high or sitting back, I need to sit back. Okay, test try. Now Connor's done playing with his fucking chair. Better? Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. That was the second hardest hit ball you've had. That's the hardest hit ball you've had. Where? Good. Oh shit. Unit. I still can't fucking believe that's what fucking I delivered. Like, I was so excited for that to be the fucking camera. I was like all excited when I was boxing. It was just like, going another round of off speed, you want to go fastballs, what do you think?
Let's do one more round here.
The hottest under the sun. Okay. Apparently Luke hit a bomb. Fucking watch this shit. Do you know Dakota Oliver? He's one of my sophomores I work with from Rosette. He sent me a video. He goes, 1 for 2, but the strikeout. Here's the video. So that's literally even with his right knee. And he didn't even catch it. It hit off his chest. Watch his reaction. Wait, what? Poor fucking Bella. Oh, here, let me turn off the The sad part is that these baseballs that are meant for the machine, they can turn into shit and still be better than like a Wilson A10 in gaming. Because the A10, it's the laces. Like, so like how I went, whoa. Because I thought this was like gonna be the one of the like shitty one. You see how like laces are starting to fray? But it's not becoming uniform. And the thing with Wilson A10s, the ones that they did over at the dingers, is the laces are already big. So if you hit into the lace, it smushes the lace in, so now you got a loop. Or if you hit into the lace, it raises the lace up more. So now you got a high spot in that lace. That's why they fucking all turn shit. I started dying when you sent me when you sent me the HitTrax photo. I started dying. Like I saw Castellanos or whatever, David, one of the head coach at Fairview. He used to do the catching at Hit Dingers. I like him. Hey man, oh shit, oh. He's now might possibly hire me to go work with his hitters at Fairview. I'm like, oh, and he's like, I was like, how, like, you still going over to Hit Dingers? He's like, you're not there? Well, I haven't been there for a while. He's like, oh yeah, I stopped going a long time ago. I can do everything I want at Fairview, so I'll just do that. I was like, hey, there you go. All right, you ready? Yeah. Okay. Bam. Kobe. Oh, yes, thank you. If you're going to go all once. There you go. All right, now find your timing. Take a breath. Do you forget that you can take breaths? I feel you. Enjoy it. Oh, John Morant. Oh, fuck, pal. You know John Morant, like fucking Uber? Yeah. Check this shit out. You getting a little cray cray on Twitter. Oh, man. Someone, like, added him, like, fucking there and You know what follows are? What? Like follows are? Like, oh, like, wait, yeah. This fuck around and find out hollows are like, yo, John. Hey, you might be the MVP next year. Let's chill out, pal. Everybody need to get some showers, man.
My friend showed me this like it was called like 7th Floor Crew or something like that. It was like a Miami football team when Greg Olson was there, and it's like they did like a freestyle. They like posted on YouTube, and it's like it's kind of funny, but like I don't know how all those guys aren't in trouble from it. It's like it's pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude.
It's kind of a good song, but.
Well, like, have you heard of, like, the people that were on, it wasn't Miami, that were on, like, the football team when Tim Tebow was there? Take a breath. Hang out for a sec. Let me fucking pull this shit up. Florida football. Bro, like the people that were on this fucking team. 2008. Here, let me pull up a fucking. Let me see if I can. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Stop. Bro, 2008. I just type in 2008 and it starts just fucking popping up. Dude. I don't need a 13-minute video. The roller coaster. Oh, that was 5 years ago. No. Here, let's see. Bro, the people that were on this team that won a national championship with.
I'm sorry. Extremely sorry. Aaron Hernandez is arrested yesterday, charged with murder, released by the New England Patriots. So I would not be surprised if we hear in the near future that state and government officials get involved.
A former football captain for the University of Florida is now facing murder charges in a 3-year-old cold case.
A man found dead inside the home of Janoris Jenkins.
You see, in the year of 2008, the New York Giants just beat the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. Those players putting years in the NFL bring some excitement to good. So what's going on, guys? Your boy by football's. This video is probably going to get demonetized to a larger audience because hit that notification.
Where your shipping address types itself.
It's fucking crazy.
Where all your tabs go.
I'm gonna see if I can
you
find fucking skippity-doo through it.
Where you can surf without getting fished. There's no place like Chrome.
All clear. Whoa, you see that? Craftsman style, 3-bed, 2-bath. Huh? Just got pre-approved for
Florida Gators, it's important, and the team's that stretch of football played by the boys from Gainesville and coached by Urban Meyer was pretty impressive, but I digress. Trophies. In 2008, the mighty Gators outscored their foes 611 points to 181, averaging 31 more points per game than their opponents. They scored over 50 points 5 times, needed yard deep within his over. wasn't another loss for the UF football.
Dude,
Or
don't
was
do
per-
this. Just fucking.
Then backing up
Okay.
Tim
Here we go.
We're talking was Percy Harvin, who would eventually have a remarkable NFL career as well. In addition to Harvin, Urban Meyer's team had Jeff Demps and Chris Rainey, who were both really fast. We're talking elite speed here. Then there was the big, multi-talented receiver in Riley Cooper, and the best tight end in the country in Aaron Hernandez. Then backing up Tim Tebow before he was injured and before he got into trouble was Cam Newton. If that dominant offense that featured a plethora of NFL title, no one would attempt trio of NFL draft. Then 11 were signed as free agent in the NFL, or was under Ahmad Black and Major Wright, had 11 takeaways for 200 in NFL draft. Then 11 were signed as free trio of pick sixes. A quarter of that 2008 Gators roster either played a game in the NFL or was under contract with the team in the league. There were 19 players selected in the NFL draft. Then 11 were signed as free agents, and unfortunately, sometimes the best guys on the field become the most troubled off the field. You see, many of the members of the 2008 Florida Gators had some serious run-ins with the law. When do we start with the 16 players on the 2008 roster? 9 who were starters, including special teams players who are typically squeaky clean like the kicker and the punter. One of those players who you might have forgotten about was Cam Newton, who left the University of Florida 3 days before the 2008 National Championship game. Leaving the University of Florida wasn't on Newton's own terms. In November of 2008, Newton was charged with theft as he stole a laptop from a fellow University of Florida student. The police stated that Newton tossed the stolen property from the window when they showed up to confront him.
He literally
For
just
Cam
was
Newton,
like, "That's
that was
mine."
his only blip, and he has mostly escaped the curse of the Gators, as you can find him in a NFL jersey, a
that's mine.
Patriots one on
Just token.
Sundays. That is unless a former University of Alabama Hernandez. Hernandez won the John Mackey Award for the best collegiate tight end in the nation in 2009, even before he was booked for an
So we have
shooting,
him,
and the
Aaron
authorities also
Hernandez.
a punch. However, 2008 Florida Gators and a punch. However, that charge from the bar incident was soon dropped, but we all know how the Aaron Hernandez story ended, as it has been well documented by many. More arrests of the 2008 Florida Gators include Jamar Hornsby. In 2008, Hornsby allegedly made up 70 fraudulent charges on the credit card of a deceased woman. Hornsby was also charged with criminal mischief and property damage. Another safety, Dorian Monroe, was cited with theft when he tried to remove a parking boot from his car. A third safety, Tony Joyner, was charged with breaking into an impound lot to retrieve a towed car, a vehicle that belonged to his girlfriend. Lineman Ronnie Wilson was charged in April of 2007 with assaulting a man by punching him, spitting on him, and then opening fire via an AK-47 outside of a nightclub. A defensive back, Jermaine Cunningham, was arrested after
so
an argument
crazy.
with an employee at a fast food restaurant when he threw a stack of cups in their direction. Then there is Carlos Dunlap, defensive end, who was cited for driving under the influence just hours before the SEC Conference Championship game. Cornerback Janoris Jenkins was slapped with resisting arrest during his time as a UF football player, removing him from the team after Jenkins was arrested for drugs. Chris Rainey, running back, was also questioned by police when he sent a text message to an ex-girlfriend that read in part the words, "Time to die." Marquise Pouncey, the Steelers' first pick in the 2010 NFL draft, and twin to also first-rounder Mike Pouncey, who both had incredible NFL careers. However, both brothers were scrutinized in an off-season for wearing free Hernandez t-shirts. In 2014, while in Miami, Mike was named in the Wells report that he, along with teammates, had bullied and harassed fellow lineman Jonathan Martin. Then there is the big wide receiver in Riley Cooper. While a Gator, in February of 2009, he was slapped with a misdemeanor of resisting an officer and failure to comply. Riley was signed to the Philadelphia Eagles concert, a very intoxicated Riley Cooper, who was denied backstage after that 2015 season, after the 2008 season. Then during the 2009 season, and he was suspended for car belonging to Gator stand-up and Harvard overall 26 hat. Bo was always trying to keep. He went over. Bo was all. Tim
And this
Tebow was the golden child.
That's
of
the thing,
Gators
bro.
And was pristine.
He
on
was
and
the
off
captain.
field with a Bible in his right hand.
They
and a left hand
had
that
fucking
couldn't throw
like
the football.
4 murderers on the team. Like dudes that were just going to jail all of the time. You have Urban Meyer, who's like, I mean, did you follow any of the Urban Meyer shit when he's been at like with the Jacksonville Jaguars? So dude, Well, besides, he's has like looked the other way multiple times in like times of like sexual assault, like against his like players or coaches. He's just been like, oh, I didn't. Oh, and it's been found out that they've like talked about it and he was aware and just like didn't do anything about it. Like that happened a lot. And then he ended up he kicked their punter, like he missed a kick. So he came up and when they were warming up and kicked him, and was like, don't fucking miss your kicks. Like they got into it. They lost the game, and then instead of flying back on the plane with the team, he just like stayed at the away because he's from Ohio, from when he was coaching at Ohio State. Yeah. And then that night there were pictures of him like partying with like a girl that was not his wife.
Oh, I think I've heard of that.
Yeah, actually, and there's been like so many other things. Like Tim Tebow was he was the captain, and he was able to somehow get all of that to win a national title. Like that's when like that team, bro. What the fuck? All right, you ready? Yeah. Okay. Coming at you. If you get a feel good, show it off. Get you out front. Beat it there. There you go, better. Build off that. Yo! Hee-haw! Do it again. You ready? Fuck yeah, baby. Furthest ball of the day, too. Ready? For your time. Yeah. You good or you want more? Love it. Ready? I turned it off. Go ahead and, I don't know, is it caught? Ready? Coming. Yep. That's it. Dude, that was A1. I want you to realize, like, that's a fucking piss missile. Like 90 at 20-degree launch. Like, if you semis catch that shit in the gap, that, like, will roll all the way to the wall. I don't give a fuck, A, how big the grass is, or B, how big the field is. That bitch is going to the fucking wall. That's a piss missile, dude. It's absolutely like a heat-sinking missile. You want more?
Good.
You sure? I'm thinking about getting my next tattoo. I've been waiting for like 2 years. I want to fucking get this entire like side. Yeah, I want to do imagine like an old time kind of like photo. Where, you know, it's kind of like around the corners, it kind of like fades, is like fade a little bit or something like that. I like to do where you have the sun, like an orange sunset with the mountains in like purple over that, and then I would like to do the like Denver skyline skyscrapers over the mountains, and so make it to where it's like a Colorado kind of thing. And I want to get it to where it's like that, and it kind of fades out. I've been waiting on it for 2 years. It can. So it's just for me because now this one I might like actually make it legit. Like all my tattoos are generally like they're all hidden, one, and then two. They're more so like I view tattoos as like like even as like have you ever been out of the country? So you know what your passport is, how they like stamp it. I view more tattoos as like your body's passport, like what you've been through. So like I know what like every little like where I got it, why I got it. I know like the story behind it. Like to me that is like a I don't know, down the road in a few years, it's like someone's like, oh, what's that for? It's like, oh, well, like now I don't think it doesn't matter. I don't think whether you want to get tattooed just for shits and gigs, because like I do have a few of those, or like what. But for me, because I more so care about the meaning rather than the execution. I go with what they call apprentices, and so those are the people that are like essentially